Alright, since it's Friday night and Mega Millions just drew and I'm bored as fuck, I figured why not make a video about what I would have done if I would have won, which I didn't. I did get two numbers though. Um, I don't win shit for that since neither of the numbers were the Mega Ball. That's the only way you can win. But yeah, so the jackpot was like $600 million, which is a ridiculous amount for a single person to win. But unfortunately, that person was not me. Obviously, since I'm sitting here bitching on the computer about it. But I was just mulling over the thought in my head the past few days since I bought my ticket of precisely what I would do with the money. And I feel like the first thing I would do after actually receiving the money, because I would probably do like the cash option, which is like 100 or it was like 200 million or something, which is still a ridiculous amount of money. But after I got the money, I mean, the first thing I would probably do is hire some kind of financial advisor to tell me what the fuck to do with the money, because that's more money than most people see in their lifetime, and just having it handed to you at like one moment can just be absolute poison. Um, but after I got all that sorted out and changed my number and moved out of state, obviously, because I would not be living in Minnesota after I won it, I would probably I wouldn't buy a mansion. I would just buy a really nice house that fit my needs, and fit the needs of whatever I had, and I would just travel. Like, that's why I wouldn't even buy a mansion, because I would never be home. The very first trip I would take would definitely be Japan, since I'm already saving up for it as is. I plan on going next year, but I would spend like a month in Tokyo and travel to Osaka and just travel around Hokkaido, like just go everywhere and just see everything that I've always wanted to see since I was a kid. Like, that'd be awesome. Um, I'd probably send a gang of money back home to the Philippines just to help out my family, and have it all um, sent in a way that it won't just get spent right away. Like, formulate it and put it into different kind of bonds, and maybe throw some into like the Filipino stock market, just so that they have something to fall back on, because like I said, getting all that money handed to you can be absolute poison, especially with my family overseas, because they all live pretty poor. So like, that amount of money at one time would just be absolutely insane, and they wouldn't even know what to do with it, and it puts them in danger, because if other people find out about it, they might try to kidnap or kill or harm any of them just for some ransom money. So I would like to I'd want to keep it low pro. As in, like, with my family here, I mean, best believe that both my brothers would get their houses paid for, cars paid for, get a lump sum given to them, because they're both really savvy with money, and I trust them with handling it themselves. And then, like, with my parents, I mean, I would have fucking given them the world if they wanted it, because they're my fucking parents. And, like, I just, like, everyone who's close to me that wanted something would get something. Like, I would buy all of my friends, like, donk cars, like 64 Impalas riding on like 26s with like the best system money can buy, and we would just all cruise around when I would come up here. Like, that shit would be dope. But yeah, I didn't win, which sucks. I got two numbers, like I said, but if no one wins it this time, then the estimated jackpot for Tuesday is at $975 million. So it's teetering on a fucking $1 billion. Like, how ridiculous is that? $1 billion? Like, really? Like, it's already larger than like the GDP of like most like sub-Saharan African countries. Like, it's absolutely asinine. Like, with the amount of money spent on lottery, we could bail out states. But yeah, that's just it's just what I would have done with it if I would have won it. But to whoever does win it, I mean, best of luck to you. I hope that you get to do everything you ever wanted to do, and I hope it doesn't ruin you like it has so many other people. But yep, that's me being bored as fuck on a Friday night. Uh, Peace.